you guys? This is Cher-Ron, aka Certification Boss Up Houston. We are doing it live right here at the Rite Marketing Showcase. My goodness, here at the Stellar Awards Week, you guys, you have missed it. You have missed it.
Yes.
We have experienced a night like never before. All kind of independent artists from across the world have come to bless God and give him his just due, just because he is who he is. You know, of course, you know, always I got my girl Miss Chimere Bacon in the building.
What's up, Houston? Boss up, Houston.
Boss up, baby. And also, you know, we had to pull the beautiful Miss Tara Smith on over here so she can give us a couple of insights and, you know, what we need to do to make sure you guys make sure y'all sign up next year.
Boss Up Houston! This is Tara Hughes sitting with the lovely ladies of Boss Up. I just enjoy these ladies because they're doing such positive things in the community. Not only are they educating women to be bosses, but they're also taking your health to another level and also bringing you live entertainment, gospel entertainment. So I just thank God for each and every one of these ladies or what they're doing in the kingdom. And oh, you want me to tell me about myself? So I'm Tara Hughes once again.
Tell them why you the boss.
Why I am the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I wear so many different hats. I work with Emery Marshall from the Rite marketing team, where I help do the stage production and other things and marketing music. Also, I work for Apostle Vera Howard, who is Dietrich Haddon's manager. I'm her assistant, and I'm also her armor bearer whenever she goes out and preach. So I wear many hats, and if you want to book Apostle Vera Howard, just contact me and we'll bring her to a church near you.
Yeah.
But I'm a boss because, one, I lead by God. I let God lead me, so that's what makes me a boss, because every person that comes into my life, I have to handle them with such care.
Right.
So I am a boss because I am letting God lead me.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, you know how we do this, Boss Up Houston. We do this. We come to you. We are at the Stellars for 2018. We've had a wonderful experience. We've been with Rite Media Marketing. We've been with them for the whole week, right? We went to the bowling event.
Yeah.
We did a impromptu listening party.
They came to bowling in 6-inch heels, ladies.
Well,
Now,
you
that's
know.
what you call a boss.
We boss up even in bowling.
But I had my socks though. I had my socks.
Okay, Cher-Ron was the boss in that because, baby, I was just sitting down. I just want y'all to know. But y'all know how we do. We love to engage. We love to pour into other people. So it's wonderful that we had the time to spend with you guys. We really enjoyed it, and we do thank you. Thank you guys for inviting us. Yes. So that was Rite Marketing. And this is the Stellar Awards 2018. It's your girl, Miss Bacon, baby.
So, Miss Tara Hughes, tell the people how they can get in contact with you, boo.
Oh, you can get in contact with me by contacting me on Facebook. I'm Tara Smith Hughes on Facebook. I will answer your message if you inbox me. Also, if you want to book Apostle Vera Howard, or if you need any of these artists that you see, I help Emery Marshall with that. You can contact me with 919-924-2313. Once again, 919-924-2313. Boss Up Houston!
Once again, this has been another edition of Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Cher-Ron, aka Certification, coming to you once again. Boss Up Houston, we are taking over Stellar Awards weekend. And, you know, as I said, you never know who we're going to meet, who we're going to talk to, and who is in the building. You guys, I want y'all to look to my left, which is your right. Y'all see that beautiful lady over there? That's Sister Baxter, Mrs. Baxter from Those Baxters, a wonderful radio show that you guys need to get you know, familiar with. So tell them why you are here this weekend, ma'am.
Hey y'all, it is a blessing to be here with the two of you, and I'm here at the Stellars so that we can promote independent artists. My husband and I have a radio show called #Those Baxters, and we're about faith, family, and fun, and also New Millennium Gospel. So we come here and we bring a CD with us. I gotta plug our CD. So this is Independence Day 3. It's a compilation CD of some of the hottest urban, yes, come on y'all, hottest urban gospel artists on the planet. Uncle Reese is on this project. His song that he did tonight, Worship, what is it, Worship Like We Used To. I was gonna say Worship Until We Pass Out. That was his first song. So, yes, so his second one is Worship Like We Used To. And we play these artists on our show. So we definitely wanted to make sure that we bring the CD. This is our third year doing it, and we give it out to radio PDs and MDs in hopes that they will find these artists and they find their music and they'll play it as well. And God told us to do that. So that's one of the things we do. We do interviews also. That's why it's funny for me to be on this side. I always like look at the person I'm talking to, but yes, we need to split it with the camera as well. So yeah, here you go.
Well, Miss Baxter has given y'all the boss up news and how she's bossed up. We appreciate you coming out and supporting the independent artists, because we know it's a hard thing to do with the independent artists. And on Boss Up, we try to give insight on how to boss up in every aspect of life. So definitely, she is a boss in her own right. Yes. And this has been, oh, you know what? Tell the viewers where we can find you or how we can get in contact with you.
Awesome. Yes. So we are on 5 AM and FM stations, terrestrial, and also we're on the internet on 5 different stations. But you can find out those stations and you can go to our website at thosebaxters.com. And our social media, everything is Those Baxters. My last name is Back. Well, you said that. Yes. My first name is Kayla and my husband's name is Juan. And our 2 little girls are on our show also. Well, they're big now. They're 12 and 13. Okay. But we have a family show, and you can find out all that information at thosebaxters.com. So thank you.
So how can the people actually get and obtain Independence Day?
So right now we have the physical copy, but it will be on SoundCloud next week, and also it will be on iTunes too, so that you can get it. So check it out, ID3. Meanwhile, if you follow us on social media, we'll be posting that too. Like today, we got the CDs in, and we took a picture like they're here. So we're passing them out at the Stellars, and we'll do the same thing on Instagram. Is a great way to follow us. Okay. And you can follow Those Baxters on Instagram. Thank you.
Well, this has been another edition of Boss Up Houston. Y'all know how we do. This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I present to you Lawrence. Let's go. Let's go, Lawrence. Come on, let's go. When I was down and out, your love picked me up, yeah. Come on, y'all. When my glass was empty, your love refilled my cup. Hallelujah. When I felt like throwing your love. Yeah. Thank you. My name is Brett.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Cher-Ron, aka Certification, for another great episode of Boss Up Houston. Once again, you guys, we are here the Stellar Awards weekend, and we are celebrating independent artists with the wonderful Mr. Emery Marshall from the Rite Marketing. Now, sir,
Yes, ma'am.
you did a fabulous job tonight.
Thank you.
You had all kind of artists from across the world, across the nation, in here serving God, praising God like they used to. Okay, Uncle Reese, I know you heard that one. But of course, I always got my girl, Miss Chimere Baker, with me. You know, that's my right hand.
All right.
What's up, Houston? You know how we boss up Houston. Miss Bacon, baby, in the building. And I love this Rite Marketing. That's the right name, you know. The Rite Marketing. I mean, we've been having fun this weekend with you guys. We've experienced Stella like never before.
Wow.
Stella 2018 was great. So we do want to thank you, Mr. Emery, for inviting us out. We've had a wonderful time again. Thank you for the extension. We feel like family. We are family. We are family.
All right.
Hey, hey, hey. I got on my suit with me. So,
They go Benita.
oh Lord. Y'all know how we do. We have fun, okay? Mr. Emery, tell us your vision. Tell us the reason why you wanted to do this showcase and why you do this.
Well, I do this because, I'm sorry. I was explaining to Reese and them, the vision started 7 years ago where I was blessed to get signed by a label that helped get my name out, even though they ripped me off. It wasn't the best situation, but it helped get me out. But during that time, I seen a lot of artists that were very talented could never get in front of major radio because it was like a club and they were shut out.
Right.
So the Lord birthed a vision in me. Everyone wanted to go sing on the programs with all the big name artists. I said, well, why don't you come sing with me to the people that make the big name artists?
Right.
So I befriended two radio friends that were very powerful in radio. We didn't know it was a generic relationship, and it grew. And they said, sure, Emery, we believe in your vision. We'll come. So they came and we put it out to artists, and I can say we've been blessed. We don't go, we don't ask for artists, we don't ask for radio, but they come. And every year it's been getting higher and higher. This year we even had Radio 1 in the house. We had Rejoice Musical. So some of the most powerful radio syndicate shows or syndications in our listening to independent artists. That's my vision. To give independent artists that type of platform. We're going to have to get Cher-Ron out there. I found out later that you can sing. I was really shocked. I don't know, all the talking I did, she never told me she could sing. So we're going to have to get her singing. And I had a couple people tell me last night she can sing, which I'm really shocked. But so the vision is to really pour into the young ones. That's why we're going to have a one-day music conference in Dallas where Uncle Reese, Bishop Norman Hutchins, Chip Dixon, other people, myself, it's no charge to the independent artists. You can come, get fed. We'll teach you the business of music. The church is going to provide a free meal for the artists. And we're going to have a musical that's free, no charge. And we hope we can find some talent that we can help make it. So that's the vision to really pour back in. And I explained to someone when they asked me, they said, why don't you charge the independent artists $25 to teach them how to invest in themselves? And I said, well, let's try a different angle. Let's take the guys that make $10,000, $15,000 a show and teach them how to give back to the independent artists that spend a day with someone that's buying your music.
Right.
So that's the goal. So any independent, any major artists that want to get in for a one-day session to just teach, there's no money involved. We want you to teach and pour back into these guys coming up. That's going to help save gospel music.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. So do you have a solidified date for that yet?
Yes, it's the 4th Friday and Saturday of June in Dallas. The church, I will have to get you that name because they told me and I forgot it. But we're looking forward to you ladies being there.
We would definitely be.
I'm tired, that's why I forgot. We look forward to you ladies being there. We've gotten so many people that want to come already. Rudy Currents said he want to come. Uncle Reese coming. So you can imagine a free concert with all of them.
Right.
You've seen what that was like with just 12 minutes.
Right.
So imagine we didn't have the time. We can just let people get up and sing and do their thing. I just think it's going to be a phenomenal project that we bring to the independent artists. And people like you, we want to thank you guys, Boss Up, for having us on and helping spread the word to get this out.
Great.
Well, this has been another wonderful edition of Boss Up Houston. Again, we want to thank Mr. Emery and Rite Marketing. We are here.
The Rite.
I'm sorry. The Rite, and that's R-I-T-E.
R-I-T.
All right, The Rite Marketing. Right. Baby, they taking over the Stellars 2018. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Don't get me in trouble.
But we've had a great time. Again, this has been another great edition of Boss Up Houston. And y'all know how we do. We look up, stay up, and boss up.
Welcome back to this edition of Boss Up Houston. Again, we are at the Rite Marketing Showcase, and we are getting some detailed information about, some of the industry executives that you guys need to know. I am your girl, Cher-Ron, aka Certification. I always got my road dog, Miss Chimere, back here with me. And, to my left and your right, we have Mr. Travis Smith. Mr. Travis, you doing some big things in television, and these people need to know, who are you and what are you doing?
So I'm Travis Smith Sr. So digital television platform called actboom.com. Right now we're web-based across the world. So it's available 24/7 for 24/7 TV platform. And then there's come next month when we do our official international launch. Come early May, you'll be able to get the television network everywhere from Roku, iOS, Android, you name it. You can get all the platforms. You can get it. Yep.
That's awesome.
Craziness. So basically, we're building. Right now, we have the goal is 100 channels. So that's individual television stations, not individual shows. Channels, 24/7 content. Channels.
Wow.
Channels.
Network.
So for the churches that are in the Houston area, they can actually have their own 24/7 channel where they have an opportunity to earn revenue. So most times our churches are paying to be on major network.
Right, it's paying to be on the network.
So here's an opportunity for you actually to have your own, because a lot of times the church, especially in Houston, I remember we were singing around like Russell Delegation down in Houston at the Harambe Fest years ago. That's they said, what are you talking about? So actually, I'm a co-founder of Russell Delegation. Houston gave a lot of love. We had a project, Wait on the Lord, and Don't Worry. There's a lot of love from Houston. We was at the workshop. GMWA. Houston. Every time somebody say Houston, it's like Houston. But anyway, it's a way for churches or production companies or filmmakers or actors or television to generate revenue for their gift. Because a lot of times we get in the kingdom when we have gifts.
Yeah.
We only receive them.
Okay.
But a lot of times we think like we may not should be monetized, because there's a thin line between, well, should I make money or should I just give? Well, if we just give away, it's okay to be given to.
Right.
So this will be your chance to earn revenue.
It's the season.
It's the season for everything. So in this season, you can generate. So it's a season for it. So you can generate revenue while you are a blesser or doing your e-discipleship, which is our electronic discipleship for churches. Teach them how to do discipleship electronically, but also how we can monetize. Because in order to keep the broadcast on the air, we have to monetize. If not, then we can't have the cameras or the microphones, because somebody has to pay for it.
So you're going to explain to us how they're going to be able to do that?
So how they're going to do it is they'll own their channel. So the church will have their own 24/7 channel, and then they'll be able to live stream their Sunday morning services, or it may not be a church. Maybe it's a production company like Boss Up.
Right.
So in that case, you're running your channel, but we live broadcast on site wherever we are, or running programming 24/7, or doing pay-per-view events. So that's where your money. Advertisers, same as regular TV advertisement, same way. So that's basically what we're doing. A little bit crazy, but the whole goal is to help people, and our focus is to enable, empower, and equip, the 3 E's. So enable, empower, and equip. Educate folks how to generate revenue in this digital age. A lot of times, especially in our communities, we aren't taught technology. We're taught to be consumers, and we're taught how to produce shows. We're not taught how to earn revenue. In order to be a boss, we got to know how to be an entrepreneur and boss up. So in order to be able to continue to be a boss, from our 2 lovely teachers over here, we want to make sure you learn how to monetize your programming that we have. And of course, I know they're teaching us. They're teaching all the time through their programming how to generate or create ideas and concepts, because we know they're creative and eccentric and electrifying for the Houston area. So in that program, we sure also will teach you how we monetize. We're going to teach the ladies how to entrepreneur and educate and everything. So we know we have some powerful, strong women. Boss up.
You know what? I like that because in business, right. In business, you have to know how business works.
I'm sure.
That's just how business works, and you contact the bosses
To get to the
to sit at the table. That's how you do that.
We can grow together.
So again, we've had a great experience here at the.
I know.
No, that's okay. The Rite Marketing, and with Mr. Smith, he's been here giving us some information on bossing up. Actually, hey, that's what he does. That's what we do, and
told you how to.
he gave us the whole spiel.
Say enough as an entrepreneur, that's what you learn.
Right.
Struggles and excitement take you there.
Right.
You have an opportunity to tell folks that.
Do it. This is how you do it.
Don't be selfish.
Well, this has been another great edition of Boss Up Houston. We are enjoying the Stellars 2018. Y'all know how we do. This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Like Jesus, my God, why has thou forsaken? Don't even feel connected, much less taken. When you pour me on. Upon my soul. I just wanna worship you again. Please, for the